Our design process is actually rooted in customer research. So the fact that we are not the actual users of our product, um, because our product is more geared towards folks who are in HR or frontline managers. Although we can empathize with their problems, thankfully, at the end of the day, we're not actually the end user. So what we always do is we always start with user research to verify, what is the problem, why is it a problem, how frequent it is a problem, and how severe is a problem before we actually start any design work. So the research really helps us understand, is this problem worth solving today, or is it something that can be deferred because we always have, tons of problems to solve. And then also using that research, we can define what is the initial scope of the solution, as well as what are going to be future variations or iterations of that solution. And so once we've gone through the problem research phase, which is usually kicked off by the product manager, we'll start the solution research phase where we'll involve our clients in a more collaborative method where we'll go back to them to ask clarifying questions. We'll show them prototypes, and what we're really looking from that process is to almost get like a hell yeah from the client, or more like, when are you going to build this? If we get signals like that, that means that we've actually not only nailed the problem, but we've also nailed the solution. Obviously, when we launch the first iteration of the product or the feature, we've not necessarily solved every problem. So usually what happens after, it could be anywhere from 2 weeks to maybe 3 months after launching the initial version of that feature. We'll go back to our clients, see if we've actually solved the problem, or are there new jobs to be done that have now been unraveled or exposed because we've now solved the initial problem. So in that sense, it becomes a very iterative process. But from day one, we always start with the user in mind, and that means actually talking to them.